everybody, when you hop on, just tell me that you're here so that I know I'm actually live. Let me see if I can fix. Okay, tell me that you're here and we will get started. Okay, so today we're going to make a gingerbread box. I'm feeling a little bit festive. So I wore my I gotta fix it. Okay, I wore my my festive shirt today. And I painted this little gingerbread, and we're going to be using it in the gingerbread box. So I painted this pastel pink, and first we are going to put some burlap down, because see the holes, we're going to cover the holes. So I'm just going to take some hot glue and I'm going to lay a bed of burlap down. Okay, I'm just putting the Gorilla Glue on each wood rectangle, for lack of a better word. And I'm just going to lay down my burlap. And I'm going to try not to burn myself. Okay, and then I'm just going to overlap my burlap and I'm going to glue it to my sides. Okay, so it looks like a burlap box. You can take clothespins and hold it in place until it dries so that you don't burn yourself. You just hold it there for a minute. Good morning, mothers. How are you? Hey, David. I see that you caught me this morning. If you guys wouldn't mind, like and share this video. Helps get me promoted. Helps get my name out there. If you don't mind just sharing it to your page. This morning we're going to make a gingerbread box. And so far I've just painted it and I'm starting to layer my burlap. It's got me in the mood to eat sweets this morning. How about you guys? And I'm just going to layer this around so that I have a covering inside. Because I'm going, do you remember how we make the foam from the spray foam? I let it dry. I painted it pink just so it matches. This is just a little bit of a process, but it's going to help. I wanted to make another box, but I wanted it to be different. So we're going to do it out of a gingerbread. Has anybody made gingerbread yet? Yes, I'm wearing a green top. I thought it was festive. No, I really don't want you to bite me. You might be contagious. This just matches our theme today, being a gingerbread. Okay, and I'm just going around the box, layering it so it doesn't look, so the styrofoam won't show through these slat holes. Babe, in the bottom of my brown cabinet, will you grab the colored cotton candy looking filling? We are going to make a fun gingerbread box. Got some donuts, some lollipops, some snowflakes, and then ice cream bar or ice cream cones. I wanted this to be more of a Candyland theme. And then I bought this at Hobby Lobby back at Easter time, and I wanted it to look like cotton candy. Okay, once you guys hop on, if you wouldn't mind, like and share this page. Helps my business. Okay. So now, whenever you put your styrofoam in your box, it won't show the ugly blob, for lack of a better word. Okay, and we're going to cover the surrounding. Thanks, Brenda. We're going to cover the surrounding so you won't see this ugly. Okay, next I'm going to take this humongous blob of styrofoam. I made it myself. I just took a spray foam and sprayed big patches of spray foam until it ran out, and I let it dry 24 hours. Okay? Okay. So this is, I don't know if you can see, this is where I hot glued it. Now I'm just going to set it down and press it. Okay, and if you have any questions while this is happening, just holler at me and I will be glad to answer them. Okay. So my favorite glue is Gorilla Glue. It works the best and it also burns the best. It'll make you hold your breath. this is what it looks like now. Kind of looks like pink dough, doesn't it? Okay. And next we're just gonna start layering. First I'm gonna put this deco mesh, you can buy it at Hobby Lobby, in the box to kind of cover the holes. Just gonna measure it the width of my arm, or the length of my arm. And I'm just gonna bring it in and smush it and pinch it, okay? Just taking one of these pipe cleaners, cutting it, and meeting it in the middle. I'm going to take one of these floral pins. Lost the word. Now it's going to start forming here in just a minute. I'm going to cut about 5 or 6 of these really quick. And then we'll move on. You can use any kind of a box, Brenda. I bought this box at Hobby Lobby, and if you wait every other week, their wood section goes 50% off. So that's usually where I buy my wooden boxes, is from Hobby Lobby. Another one of those boxes that would look really cool is the white cast iron looking I don't want to call it a box, but containers. That would be so cute. Hey, Bella. Like and share this video, guys. And tell me what it's like in your neck of the wood. Here in Arkansas, it is raining. Rainy and gloomy. Although, I think it stopped. You could also use one of those wooden baskets that you can find at garage sales or anything like that. And I'm just taking and pinching it together like this. Let me show you again. Bringing it together, crumpling it up, pinching it in the middle. And this is just going to act as my filling. Then I'm going to take one of these floral pins, and then I'm just going to blob it down in there. And then this is what it's starting to look like. Okay? Hey, Lisa. I was hoping I would see you on here today. It's sunny in California, sunny and 70. Hey, Judy. So any kind of old baskets that you have, you can always decorate them for whatever kind of season and put them on your 3-tier tray, put them on your coffee table, put them on your kitchen table. This one has a wild hair. You have to get it. Or one of those metal metal tins or a metal bucket. That would be so cute. I'm quick. Oh, tell that to my husband. Okay, and then it just kind of looks like a little, it's called a cruffle, okay? That's the term the crafters use for this. It's called a cruffle. Wait till you see, if you've ever seen the movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? There's a song on there, Big Rock Candy Mountain. And when I was getting the idea to do this, I had that song in my head, and now I cannot get that song out of my head. Okay, here's what we do. You take your piece about as long as your arm. You start at your chest and you move it forward towards your center, and then you pinch it together. Okay? Okay, then I'm just going to shove it. I may do one more to kind of fill my holes. Okay, see how that's coming together? And then I'm going to do one or two more right here and right here. Well, I'm not one to measure things, but there are people out there who do, and I don't discriminate. Whatever way works best for you. To me, it's just eyeballing it and using my body in order to determine how much I need. So again, I'm just taking it in the middle, crunching it, and if you can see, I want to fill in these two holes. I make it look easy. It's not hard. It isn't hard. And then I'm just tying my pipe cleaner around it. And then I'm just going to shove it in the hole. That's my dog Flash. My vicious dog. Okay? Now we have our base. Okay, so let's go through the steps really quick. First, I love chalk paint. I don't use anything but chalk paint. Second, I used pink chalk paint. I bought this box from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I filled my styrofoam. I let it dry. Actually, I spray foamed a blob. And yes, I'm gonna call it a blob. and then I shoved it down in there, and I used Gorilla Glue to shove it down in there, okay? Now we're gonna make our bow. Okay, let me show you what my gingerbread looks like, okay? Let me set this out of the way. Okay, I painted him this morning, her. What do you guys think? Yes, Lisa, that is Flash. I'm going to add some hair on her, I think. What do you think? Now what I did is I made this, can you guys see? This piece came from Dollar General back in the spring, and this is a flower, okay? I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay, then I glued, let me find my oval pieces. What did I do with it? Then I glued oval pieces and a head. You can buy this at Hobby Lobby. Okay, this is what I use for the gingerbread head. And no, I cannot paint. I just took a picture and I copied it the best I could off of Pinterest, okay? I used puffy paint, white puffy paint around, and then I just kind of made it. This would be what a gingerbread looks like to me, because yes, I would burn it. I'm just being honest. I'm not the cook, and I don't proclaim to be the cook, and I never will be the cook. And I'm okay with that. I was going to show you the little oval pieces, but I can't find them. Anyway, I have little oval pieces that I attached to my flower to make him look like he has little hands. Okay? And if you look real close, she has freckles. I'm going to say that's cinnamon freckles. She has cinnamon freckles. Okay, so now we're going to make our bow. This is called a bow dabra. I bought it at Walmart in the craft section. Okay, you guys can help me pick out the colors. I've got this color. Here's my gingerbread. And some gingham. Give me some hearts if you think I should use the candied. Freckles are good, aren't they? Especially to eat. If you think I should use this color. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. Give me some hearts if you want me to use the candy one with everything else. And just a reminder, here's all of my, we'll use a snowflake, some donuts. Good Lord, making me hungry this morning. Some lollipops that we're going to use. Okay, I do not measure. I don't measure my, okay, so you guys want me to use, I'm not going to measure, I don't measure anything. I just see if it's even, just like whenever I'm cutting hair. I just pull the sides down to see if it's even. Okay, so first, let me clear the air here. First, I'm using this ribbon. I'm just going down till it's even, okay? Trying not to cut myself. Now this bow that we're going to do, yes, I love gingerbread and I love the smell of gingerbread. This bow is going to be called a Lisa bow. And you're going to make him look like a little man. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to put the bow in there, twist, do it back and twist. and then one more and twist. So if you're new and you're just hopping on, please like and share this video. And subscribe to my page. Now see, this looks like a little man. Here's his little head, here's his arm, and here's his arm. Okay, and here's his little legs. Now we're gonna switch it. And now I'm gonna use another color. Now I'm gonna do the gingerbread, okay? Actually, hold that thought. I'm going to pinch this off just for a second, and I'm gonna make all of my tails. Okay, see how I'm pinching that off with just a little piece that I used? That's all I'm doing. But I need to go back and I need to make my tails. The tails, I'm gonna make them each a little shorter than the one before. And then I'm gonna use this one. Who says you can't use pastel and primary colors together, right? Okay, I just figured out that this one has very small wire. If you want to make really firm bows, you need to make sure that your wire is really good. And this one, not so much. It's there, but it's lacking, okay? So here's my tails. And this is what we're gonna put on the bow and our centerpiece. And then here's my last one. Somebody gave me some hearts, so I'm gonna use the candy. Okay. Okay, here's my tails. Now we're gonna put him back. And then each bow, each next section that you work on, you want your bow to be a little smaller. Like this will be my biggest one, okay? Now I'm gonna do the gingerbread. I'm gonna just start. And the gingerbread's gonna be a little smaller. Then we'll flip him over here. I'm gonna flip it back and I'm gonna twist it. You always need to twist because you want your ribbon facing the same direction, okay? That's what it looks like so far. Okay, and now we've made our other little man. See how he's alternating? This is from Lisa Kellum from Kellum's Creations. She invented this bow. It's very cute and it's very easy and fluffy. So now we're done with the gingerbread. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it over. And I'm gonna start with my gingham. Just the same process, and I'm gonna try to make, I say try because I always have it in my head to go big or go home, so my bows wind up being big. This ribbon is from Hobby Lobby. Okay. Then you're just folding it back and forth and pushing it down. And we're done with that one. Okay. And then here's his little hands right there. Okay, for the last one, is the candy. I'm only going to do one loop. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it pretty side up, twist it, and I'm just going to bring a small loop around, and it's going to be my middle knot, my middle loop. And I'm just going to lay it like that. Okay? And then your bow is done. Doesn't look done. We've got some finishing touches to do, but I'll show you what to do. Okay, next, I'm gonna take our pipe cleaner. And you're gonna push it. See this little hole, slap this little hole? How much stock do I have? That's funny. How much stock do I have in Hobby Lobby? Yeah, they're hiring. And yeah, I thought about it. Ooh, I'd be in trouble. I would be in trouble. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're going to lift this up. And this is the part that will get you frustrated. So keep pinching and holding it down, because if it springs out of your hands, you have to start all over. And then you just hold it, and then you bring it in, and then you twist your pipe cleaner really, really tight, okay? And then we're done with this. This is the Bow Deborah. Okay, so now we're gonna fix this little bow. We're gonna make it all nice and cute. You just separate it, and then you start dovetailing it. Dovetails is whenever you take your little the ends and you cut it at a 45-degree angle to where it looks like a dove's tail. Sometimes this takes practice, because sometimes I do it backwards and then I wind up cutting the wrong thing, or cutting it the wrong angle. You always want to cut away from your wire. And we may wind up taking our tails and shortening them after we get them on. Then what you do to curl your ribbon is you just run your hand through these fingers, and then you run it down, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna wait to cut the rest of them till I can see what it's gonna look like. Okay, so now we're gonna bring our box over. Not sure if you can see that. There is our fun-filled bow. I'm gonna bring our box over. And yeah, I'm going to want to cut, because I don't want my bowl to overtake everything. So I'm gonna stand up. Just want to take one of my floral pens. And some hot glue. Okay, if you're just hopping on, like and share. And then the rest will go pretty fast. Okay? See, I don't want this to be all so overwhelming. So I'm gonna cut my tails. If you have to cut your tails, that's okay. Okay. So now this is what the bowl looks like. Then I'm just going to keep cutting around my tails. And then for good measure, I'm going to add more glue. Then you just fluff your bows and get all the spidey webs off. Okay, the next piece, I'm going to do my gingerbread. I'm going to do my gingerbread man, woman, whatever, gingerbread person. Because I want my gingerbread to sit way up top, okay? So I'm going to put my box aside. And then we're going to work on our gingerbread man. I'm not done creating, but I'm going to go ahead and get the piece in there. So I'm going to take one of these long popsicle sticks, and I'm going to, first I want to take off my sign that says, I'm just going to use my craft knife. Just going to get in there and see if that'll come off. This is what you want to start off doing, but I wanted to show you guys where I got it because sometimes I can't remember. If it's not Hobby Lobby, it's usually Amazon or Dollar General. boy, they want this on there. So it's not coming off. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to just move on. Because they did not want this coming off. Normally you want this done first, but like I said, I wanted to leave it on there just in case, so you guys would know where I got it. What I'm talking about is the flour, the wooden flour I got from Dollar General that I used for my gingerbread's body. Okay, slowly but surely. Almost got it. And of course I can't lay it flat because the puffy paint is still drying. This is why I'm not a nurse. Kudos to all my nurses out there. I'm not good with this kind of stuff, even if it's a gingerbread. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it and we'll go back because this will take me forever. And poor Ginger Man, he didn't want to do surgery today, did he? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretend that I got all of this off with my craft knife. Then I'm going to put glue on my popsicle stick. Okay. Then I'm going to hold him and I'm going to glue popsicle stick down right there. Okay. I'm going to hold that there for just a little bit. And I'll go over how I made this again. I made this with a flour from Dollar General, a round circular disc, wooden disc from Hobby Lobby, and ovals. For his arms and his feet, they're ovals. Now while that's drying, I'm going to plug in, I don't know if y'all remember this tool. Where are my finger guards? Right here. You can buy the finger guards at Dollar Tree for $1. Okay. This is my styrofoam. Hot tool. And yep, it's working. What I'm going to do with it is I'm going to see my little gingerbread. He has a little stick, popsicle stick, and I'm going to shove that down into my blob of styrofoam. Okay? So I'm going to step this back. See, we want him sitting like right here. And I'm just slicing like you would bread, slicing a hole for him to fit my little popsicle down in. Then I'm moving this piece, and I'm just going to shove him in there. Then I'm going to glue him with some more glue. Well, the part that won't come off would give it more support. That's true. That's true. Okay, so now I'm taking now see how he's coming right along. Okay. Now I'm just straightening and I'm reinforcing with some more hot glue because you can never have enough hot glue. Okay, and that's what we have so far. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and add my little goodies. All of these came from the Christmas section at Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to shove my hot knife right in there. See how I did that? And it makes a hole. And then I have these really long picks, floral pin picks. And I'm going to shove it right down in there as soon as I find my hole. Here it is. And we'll put some glue down in there too. Okay? And I'm just going to shove my hole down in there. And then now you have this. They come with a little copper-like wire, so you just cut that off. And then you just reinforce with a little bit of glue. But remind yourself that you've got glue on it because if you touch it, you'll cry or feel like crying. Okay, so now we're just going to start poking this, and I'm going to use my hot knife. It's called a hot styrofoam knife. And then you want to just go at a 45-degree angle. Okay? And if you want it to stick up a little bit, then have him stick up a little bit. And then I always reinforce with some glue. I got this donut, Hobby Lobby, in the Christmas section. And I'm just going to do the same thing. Just going to poke it with my hot knife. I'm not sure if you can see where I made the hole. I'll put some glue in there. Kind of like a jelly-filled donut. Wrap my copper wire around. Okay? And I'm just going to shove that in there. Now we have a donut on a stick. How cool. Somebody needs to come up with that, by the way. What a cool invention. Okay, so now I'm just going to start sporadically putting, let me bring it back in the camera here. I'm going to use my hot knife. Don't drop that on your foot. Ooh. Then I'm going to go at a 45-degree angle, and so it looks like the donut's just sitting there. Whoops. You got to make sure that your donut's not extra glue on there. Get your spider web off. And you just shove your donut down in there. Okay. Okay, let me back up so you can see what it's looking like. Okay, so we've got our donut, we've got our snowflake. Let's do our ice cream cone. Okay, and I'm just going to take the tip with my hot knife and go straight up the center. I'm going to put my glue in there. And I think I want that right there. Okay, cut your copper piece off. And then you're just going to shove it down in there. Okay, now it looks like ice cream cone. Okay guys, what do you think so far? Do you like it? Is the bowl a little too much? Probably. This little dude needs a haircut. So we'll give him a haircut. Okay. Okay, let's do some lollipops. Well, I think I got way too much. I got carried away at Hobby Lobby. Go figure. Okay. So what about if we put a lollipop right here? Can you see? Let me move this way. And see, the lollipop matches our thanks. This is why you use your hot knife, because it just doesn't want to go in there smooth. Okay. Okay, this is what we've got so far. Okay, I'm not sure, but I got this from Hobby Lobby, little gingerbread. I don't know where to put him. We'll put the little house right there. We'll just shove him right down on in there. Okay, now, let me show you, tip it back. Get you a good angle. That's what we've got so far. Okay, so I'm going to turn him, see where his little holes are. We're going to put some little goodies there too. We don't want his backside showing like a hospital gown. I'm just going to cut my copper off. shove it down in there. Put some glue on it. Get my spider web off. Take my hot knife. Wonderful tool at Hobby Lobby. But I know you guys have heard me say that before. Now I'm not going to leave the back of the gingerbread unfinished, but for time purposes and for this live purposes, I left it unfinished, but I'll go back and I'll paint him. Okay? See this little section here? I'll go back and I'll paint it. But for today's purposes, I left it. Okay. And look at this. How cute is this? This is our little gingerbread. How cute! Where are we gonna put him? Okay. Running out of room. I needed a bigger box. Or maybe I just need to calm down. Okay, I'm going to put this on my gingerbread backside and I'm going to let it dry. This is what I did. This is my little gingerbread. Got him at Hobby Lobby too. It's very true. That's very true, Joy. Very fun and inviting for those little kids. That is a good idea. Good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna let my gingerbread, I'm gonna let the little glue dry, and I'm gonna add a couple more sprigs. Oh, look at this. This is a cute little cupcake, and it's even squishy. So come on, I have to use this. I have to, I don't know, I can't not. So, I think I'm gonna put him right there. Okay, can you see? Let me tilt him. I think I'm gonna just, or maybe I'll put him on the corner. Right there on the corner. What do you think? On the corner or up front? Where it just looks like it's tucked up in there. Once again, I got carried away with my bows. Okay. Now this is so lightweight that I'm just gonna blob some glue on the bottom, and it's plastic, so it'll be okay. I think I changed my mind again. And then you just have to hold it there for just a second. Till the glue gets a little bit more secure. Almost got it. Okay. Now we'll move on. Let's see if our gingerbread's dry. Is it dry? Not yet. He's not dry yet. He needs to go back in the oven. Okay, I got this fun little lollipop. Isn't this cute? Look, it even has stars. So we're going to, let's put this lollipop over here. Move it towards the back so you guys can see. Face it that way and just poke him down in there. Okay. And shoot it with some hot glue. Okay. I'm trying to decide what I want to use. Let's do our gingerbread man. Let's cut off his little string. Okay. Now let's put him right in there. Whoops. What do you think? Does that look cute? Shove him down in there and put some glue down in there. Oh look, it's a little girl. Isn't that cute? Her little bow. How cute is that? Okay, so now I'm going to take it across and I'm showing you the back. Because if it's going to be on your table, you're going to want all of it around everything done. So we are going to take and we're going to fill this in right here, okay? I've got one more of these. And I'm just going to poke on the side. And then I've got another donut. I also have, if I have room, look at this. How cute is that? Hey, Amanda. I don't know. I may not have room. This dude is stuffed. He is stuffed. Just gonna poke my hole. And I would be lying if I told you we're finished, but we're not. I'll show you what else we're gonna do in just a second. Okay, shove that in there. Put some glue. Okay, let me show you what it's looking like back here. Now, got a lollipop. Oh yeah, my donut. Okay, poke your hole in your donut, just like so. In your fake donut. Wrap your copper coil around it, just to give it something to adhere to. You don't have to, or you can take the copper off, no big deal. And then we're just going to shove it down in there, like so. And let's see. I think a donut can go right there, don't you? Okay. Let's put our donut right there. Sprinkles and all. Okay. Now you want to just take your hot glue. Don't get it on you. Okay? Let's do this. Look, this is ridiculous. Yeah. I got carried away. I got these peppermints. I got these candies. And there's just not a big enough box. Okay, so what I did want to do, and we are almost done. We are almost done. But here's my little gingerbread box. Ready for the holidays. Okay, I'm going to add, you can buy this at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to add just a little bit of frosted greenery. And you're just going to shove that up towards the top so it looks more full. And this is what you use your coil for. You wrap it around it and your greenery to secure it. And then now you have this really long pick. And just shove it down there as far as it'll go. Shove it to the top. I'm going to cut some of that off because we don't need it that long. And see in the back where it looks a little sparse, we're just going to add some greenery. I'm just going to shove that right down in there. See? Okay. If I'll let you shove it even further, go further. Couple more and we'll be done. Now sometimes you can just shove it down in there and it'll let you. Because these little things are sharp enough. You don't necessarily need one of them little floral picks. Okay, but this side is lacking. So we're gonna have to fill it with something. And right down there. Actually, right there. Okay. Now I'm going to add one more. He's got a spider web coming from somewhere. I'm going to add another one right there. Don't want to go on my scissors. Okay. Let's see if I can get this one down in there. Oh, yay. There we go. Okay, maybe one right there. See, I have a hard time stopping. Lord help me. Okay, so I'm just going to shove another one down in there, just because I can. I can see it. I can't see it. Okay, you guys, I think I need to call it done, don't you? What do you think? Does it need anything else? Oh, look, my little cupcake's hanging off. And then here's the back. What do you think? Tell me if you think it needs anything else. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it good. That looks good, okay. Cute. Doesn't need anything else, does it? Well, this donuts. Where is this donut? There we go, can't see the donut. Okay, everybody, I'm going to call this good. This is our gingerbread fun holiday box. And we made it from Hobby Lobby box, styrofoam. We made our own gingerbread. Everything came from Hobby Lobby, pretty sure. So thanks you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you watching. And if you don't mind, like and share this video. It helps my page. And have a good day. We'll see you later.